This, ladies and gentlemen, is my Spider-Man No Way Home review. Wow. As a fan of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, just wow. But don't let it fool you. This isn't a nostalgia bait thing. This is just a brilliant film, beginning to end. Let's not mess about. This is the best Tom Holland Spider-Man film, and this is the best Spider-Man Tom Holland has played. So good. It's like he hits his final form from the messed up reckless one in Homecoming to the awkward goofy one in I can't even remember the name of it. No Way Home? No Way Home. The names are just all over the place. To the brilliant, rageful, power with responsibility one in No Way Home. Wait, the second one's Far From Home. Sorry. You get what I'm trying to say. So good. Great start. The show just gets straight back into it. The interview scenes with Ned and MJ and May are all perfect. Shout out to that actor, by the way. I have the IMDb up here. That guy was so good. His name is... it isn't here, but anyway, so good. He was actually such a good actor. I really enjoyed how he was interrogating everyone, and that scene was brilliant. If we're talking good actors, Willem Dafoe. So any time he's on screen, I know Green Goblin's one of the best villains we've seen, but that guy is just too good at acting. And let's be honest, everyone else is a great actor, a good actor. He's a great actor. Destroys everyone else. It just is what it is. That's just the way I saw it. Tom Holland, though, acting-wise, cooked in this film. Anyway, let's get into it. Daredevil. I've never seen any of his show or anything like that. If you want me to react to all of those, let me know. But I do know who Daredevil is from watching the cartoons growing up. Cool to see Daredevil here. He didn't really do anything except catch the thing. That was pretty cool. Seeing his growth, MJ's and Peter's growth was really nice. I really liked that. Good moments with all the college choices and stuff. It didn't feel like a teen drama, this whole moment. It felt like impactful decisions and situations. Really, really good. Unlike Far From Home, which I didn't like in the beginning. Doctor Strange, one of my favorite origin movies, by the way. Doctor Strange was really cool seeing him in here. He was a bit too goofy for me in this movie, if I had to be honest. But he was really good. And his fight with Peter... Tom. I'm just calling him Tom because there's other ones that we need. Tom, Toby, and Andrew, right? So good. Seeing one of my favorite villains come back as well. All of the villains were brilliant, but Dr. Octo, and Green Goblin are my favorite villains. So seeing them two come back was amazing. I love Doctor Strange. So good. The Spider-Verse, the octopus idea with his suit was brilliant. And that nano moment was so clean. The colouring in the show sometimes was a bit off, and the CGI was a bit off, which is why this isn't a perfect film. There are some things that are off about it. The spell idea was really cool. How everyone who knows Peter Parker is coming to his universe, but the application of it was really annoying. They just can't keep Tom Holland's Spider-Man from just being dumb and stupid, can they? Oh, keep him out and keep him out while he's doing a spell that can destroy the world. It was this... That was kind of frustrating. Again, it's none of these Spider-Man films are perfect, and I know you have to have a reasoning for why the spell messed up. But really, it's got to be Spider-Man. Like, you literally could have had a bird fly in from because there's a blizzard, and or the snow messing it up and hitting Doctor Strange or something. You just had to... Oh, Aunt May can't do this. Oh, you've got to keep what's it? Bro, it was just bad. I didn't like that scene. Let me know what you guys think. I get that he's young and he's a kid, but we've had 2 movies of him being reckless and dumb. But this was the best version of him we've seen, so that was great. Seeing the Goblin was great. I haven't seen Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, but my friends have, and I've seen like clips of them and stuff, so seeing the villains from that are really cool. This was so fast-paced, and I wasn't bored at all, which was great. Bro, how crazy Osborn is. and how lost he is mentally because of the universal swap. That's so good. I love that. He just shows up and he's like a husk of himself, and we know he's already nuts. But adding that into it just was brilliant. The conversation with Doctor Strange about sparing the villains was good, and how Aunt May helped him with that kind of aspect. The music and dialogue, turning Strange into the bad guy for that scene was brilliant. Strange's powers versus Peter. That fight, loved it. So many good things. I've written so many good things. You have no idea how much I've wrote about this. So I need to just blast through it. I can't believe they put these villains in this situation with this multiverse thing, and it worked. And it wasn't overcomplicated. We don't need to get into the nitty-gritty, bro. It's a film about superheroes. Add a little bit of realism, and I'm in. You don't need to tell me all the quantum physics and all that. It doesn't matter. We don't care about that. You've explained it perfectly. Multiverse. Everyone knows Peter Parker is coming for him. Some slipped through the gaps. I really like it, man. I like how simple they are with this, and not in an insulting way. Well, they were like that in the last film, but that was for different reasons. Do you know what I mean? I do want to know, and I don't know if this has been answered, how was J. Jonah Jameson in this world? Because he's from Peter's world. Is he just like Sid in Final Fantasy? Is he just in every world? Do you know what I mean? I was a bit confused about that. I'm not trying to be a plot hole Andy. But yeah. Also, Otto, bro, so good. That actor is so good. That actor is so good. Really like that. The line where Willem Dafoe was like, "Your morality is your weakness." Remember what I said about the past two films? The dialogue have been the weakness. This film, the writing was brilliant. My favorite dialogue in this. The great power of great responsibility. The morality is your weakness. Him laughing while just getting punched from Spider-Man because he's so happy he's going crazy. The acting there, man. Aunt May was brilliant in this film as well. And I noticed that May died the same way Osborn died. Similar, not exactly crushed by it, but they wanted to. I knew she was dying straight away. I knew what, because you see her get attacked. You see it go. You see it happen. I was like, yeah, she just got stabbed. And then the Green Goblin's new outfit with the hood up, and he's almost looks like a hobo version of him. So good, bro. So good. And then after all of that happened, this shot of Peter in front of J. Jonah Jameson, that shot was so good. Really, really, really enjoyed the imagery of this. Like, some of the colors sometimes were really bad, but again, the best imagery was in this show. It's this shot right here. That shot there, awful quality. I know this is awful quality. That shot there was my favorite image of the show because it's like him versus the people, the voice of the people. Do you know what I mean? Which I really liked. I really liked that, man. I liked so much of this film. This is 100% my favorite one. Like 100%. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. The acting was perfect, music was perfect, dialogue was perfect in May's scene. Ted. I wrote down Ted for some reason. I was writing down quickly while I'm watching the film. Ned's moment when he unlocks magic, bro. And then Andrew Garfield shows up, and my goat, Tobey Maguire, Peter Parker, the actual Spider-Man shows up. Yeah, the Spidey Sense scene, by the way, with Green Goblin, forgot to mention that. That was really cool. Another one of my favorite shots of the show was, let me see if I can find it very quickly. It was the 3 Spider-Men in front of the moon. After they were on top of what is that building called? Empire State? What the hell is that building called? I've forgotten. Americans are going to be like, EU knowledge. I've forgotten what it's called. Statue of Liberty. That's the one. That was probably my second favorite shot of the show. Here it is. Here it is. So good, bro. So good. Again, it's going to be awful quality, right? But that is just such a good shot. So again, this episode just has the best imagery of the show. It's so good, man. That I absolutely love that shot. The excitement while watching that scene was insane. The "she was my MJ" line, because obviously I know what happens in all the Spider-Man movies. I watched a recap of all the Spider-Man movies before this. I watched everything. I watched a recap of everything I needed before this. Just go on Google and like what I need to know before watching said film, and most of the time there'll be a moment for that. But yeah, the rooftop scene was probably the best scene so far. The Ned moment about asking about Toby's friend, was going to call him Toby, about Harry and how he turned on him and tried killing him. That was brilliant. Like all these callbacks, and I don't know. I hope this movie doesn't get hate for like people thinking like the movie would be really good even if we didn't know those Spider-Men. The fact that there are 3 Spider-Men fighting together and using, and I liked how they didn't know how to fight together at the start, and then Tom's Spider-Man needed to lock in. Do you know what I mean? Because he's the one who's worked in a group. Like, that was so cool. I was a bit confused why Sandman switched sides. I don't know why he just went back to side. I guess you know why Jamie Foxx's character, who was really good, by the way, you know why he switched side because of the conversation. He was always going to switch side. Another thing I didn't like was you shouldn't have had Aunt May in the building, bro, with 10 villains. I know I'm exaggerating, but what are you doing? He's just so naive. He's so stupid, bro. You've got all these villains that you're trying to save. I get it. And they said but they're still evil people. So you should have either taken them to a warehouse or somewhere else. Obviously, he needed to take them there because of the Stark stuff. But I don't know, man. You shouldn't have had Aunt May there. Obviously, hindsight's obvious, but I would have gotten everyone out of that area. So yeah, again, let me know why the Sandman switched sides, because the Doctor, he didn't. I thought he was gonna when he pretended to, and I was like, oh, bro, really? And then everything was okay, which was great. I thought you were gonna be Black line. That's so good. That was brilliant. And he was like, I wonder if there's I'm sure there's a Black Spider-Man out there, which leads me to announce that I'm probably going to react to the Spider-Man animated films. Never seen them before. The only thing I know is the Sunflower song from Post Malone. That's literally all I know about that film. So never had anything. People rave about it though. Like my brothers and friends, they rave about it. So I need to watch that. And the final fight just being a brawl from rage and how he was going to kill him. And the guy who he's done the most harm to is the one that stops him. Toby's Spider-Man, which is brilliant. I love how he was the experienced one, the wise one of the 3, as he should be, even like his back was hurting and stuff. The Doctor Strange moment, that idea is so cool to reset the world. I wonder why they've decided to reset the world. And the line where he says, everyone who knows and loves you would forget you. And he said, we would forget you, which is so subtle that Doctor Strange, is a softie at heart. But yeah, the world forgetting him, ultimate sacrifice. I'm assuming they've forgotten that he's Peter Parker, who he is, and not about Spider-Man. And the farewell with MJ and Ned, it nearly got me. It actually nearly got me. And no movies make me cry. And it was really cool. Obviously, MJ's actress was brilliant, but it was really cool seeing Ned's actor in like this super serious role, and he knocked it out of the park. Like, let's not troll here. He's my favorite character. It is what it is. Shout out to the Ned mains out there. Right? We need him in Marvel Rivals. The fact that he might be a future character in like one of Doctor Strange's films or something. I don't know. And yeah, the dialogue in this film is the best. The music is the best in this. and then in the final scene where he sees her cut, and then they're getting into college, and he's decided that they're just better off without him, was really sad, but really, really brave of him. He also seemed to be excited that he's alone, because he goes into the room with like a smile. It's like, you know, this is a new start. And he's got the old school Spider-Man suit, which was like, it looked like a mesh of Andrew's and Toby's, which is just amazing, man. And he hasn't got that Iron Man suit, and he's just back to being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And the world has reset, which is so interesting. You would think that it was going to be a new Spider-Man now, but brand new day. I mean, I'm sure I know it's Tom Holland, and I can't wait to go and watch that. I'm either going to watch it tomorrow or Saturday. I don't know when this video is coming out, so God willing, that's going to be amazing. I haven't seen any reviews or any trailers or anything going into it blind. And then we got that final scene with Venom, which, listen, it was good. I've never seen the Venom films because Venom to me is the most evil character in this show. Him and Carnage are just completely evil. If you grew up watching a cartoon like I did. So I didn't watch those Venom films when they were trying to like make him this goodie. I'm hoping that in Brand New Day, either one, the symbiote's going to take over Tom, which could be really interesting, or two, we get a villain Venom, as he should be. Bro's like a black, gooey, villainous, giant alien beast. This guy shouldn't be a goodie, right? And like messing around in that end cutscene reminded me why I didn't watch the Venom films. Like how he's, we are drunk and all this. I was like, God, bro, it's just not my kind of film. Shout out to you if you like it. I'm not hating. It's just not my kind of thing. But it's really cool that he left a little bit of the symbiote behind. I can't wait. Now, this is my quick review and score for Spider-Man Far From Home. Nope. Let me do that again. This is my quick review and score of Spider-Man No Way Home, because that's what it's called. 9 out of 10. Yesterday I gave it a 9.5. I put it back down to a 9 when I sat and thought about it. But after watching it, it was a 9.5. I'll be honest. At the moment, but I've had to sit and think, it's a 9. Best film I've seen in years. Genuinely. I don't watch a lot of films, so this might be my third favorite Spider-Man, third favorite superhero film. Maybe. After Dark Knight, Avengers. Is it third? No, it's top 5. It's top 5. Dark Knight, Avengers, and probably Infinity War. I love Ultron as well. I love all the Avenger films and Dark Knight. Maybe top 5. It's got to be top 5. I can't believe they made it all work. It felt real, which is what they didn't do in the past film. They added all these realistic moments and they added realism. The multiverse idea was brilliant, wasn't overdone. This is Tom Holland's best Spider-Man film. He felt like his actual... this is him being Spider-Man and complete Peter Parker. I loved it. The fight, music, effects were all great. But what made this one the best film is the dialogue. This one had the best dialogue out of the three. The conversations, the explanation, the exposition, the character building, the moments writing-wise were really good. I can't fault it. It's nearly a perfect superhero film. If I had to give it a problem, like I said, he brought all the villains back to his aunt's house while she's there, instead of putting her somewhere else and looking after your aunt. I thought that was just an awful, naive decision. And I don't know why Sandman turned bad again when he wanted to get back to his daughter. And I don't know why John Jonah Jameson's in the world. I'm a bit confused about that. Isn't he a multiverse guy? I don't know. There's some things that just aren't explained in these films. Why did his Spidey sense come back? Some things just aren't explained. That's Tom Holland's Spider-Man movie's biggest problem, is there are some things that aren't explained. I guess it's up to the viewer's interpretation, but the MVP this film is Tom Holland. He was the best. This is his first film where he was the best character. Not the best actor, though. The best actor we all know is Willem Dafoe. But this was Tom Holland's best Spider-Man. Brand New Day is next. I won't have notes for that one, so it'll be from memory. Wish me luck. And then we're going to let me know down below if you want me to react to the animated Spider-Man movies. Thank you so much for watching.